What's up, YouTube? Lord Xander here. Uh, this is going to be my short review of Disney's Frozen 2. I just saw it in the movie theater, so there was a super short video that I recorded earlier. As you can see, uh, taking my entire family cost me nearly $50. $50. And of course, the kids always want their popcorn and drink. So that was like another $8. So let's round up. $60. Family size is 6. Don't make a lot of money. Uh, Neither does my wife per se, but you know, um, this is a sequel to the Frozen movie, which I liked. I have a 5-year-old daughter, so we rotate between seeing what the boys want to see, and then seeing what she wants to see. So being fair and all that good stuff. Overall, I liked the movie. There were some somewhat cringy SJW kind of themes that I didn't like per se, but you kind of expect that kind of crap in Hollywood nowadays. So the main themes were like your grandparents were evil. They were oppressing the native, indigenous people of the lands, and they were magic users. And the reason why, again, try not to do too much of a spoiler, but the movie really gets into the origin of these two, Anna and of course Elsa, looking at grandparents, parents. So, without saying too much, God, I don't really know how to say this, but it's annoying, but not the worst thing that could happen. There's lots and lots of musicals, lots of songs that kind of break out, that slow up the movie. But then again, I like Kristen Bell. I like her voice. I think she, is a great actress. So again, just showing images off from Bing here, and is it better than the first one? In my opinion, no. My daughter and my sons may disagree, probably and my wife, but you also have a lot of elements in here that remind me of like on a Avatar or some kind of Eastern philosophy things. You have a fire spirit and a earth, rock spirit, and water and wind, and blah blah blah. But I liked it overall. And Olaf, oh man, this character, every time he showed up in the movie, on the screen, he just stole the whole show from everybody. So I love that character. Of course, this movie came out in November 22nd, so not that long ago. But just got around to seeing it not too long ago. Been busy with school, the kids are off, and again, I don't really go see full price movies very often, especially with my large family. I definitely have avoided seeing the freaking Lion King and Aladdin, all the live action remake BS that Disney's pushing right now, which just shows that it's creatively bankrupt. They're out of ideas. But like I said, this carried forward the Frozen mythos and all that. So trying not to keep this video too long here, but just showing some images from off of Bing here, and then Elsa and doing her thing, and Anna. Oh on my odd images? Probably so. It's a good movie, so again, I liked it overall. The SJW elements were, annoying to me. I pick up on stuff pretty easily. I got my radar out for the politics, and my preference would be to have no politics involved in it at all. And another thing I did notice is what has been 3 or 4 years from the first movie to this movie, or maybe even longer than, I'm not sure. Too lazy to look it up. But the town got super diverse, most of the people here were of a fair skin color. Your blondes, your brunettes, your blue eyes and all that stuff. And then in this movie, you had a pretty diverse, Arendelle, yeah, just came out kind of diverse, which seemed kind of weird. They could have done that initially, but whatever. So that's my only little nitpick about the movie. Let's see, but this character right here, Olaf, hilarious. So he, in my opinion, was the scene stealer. The original Lion King, awesome. New one, crappy. But let's just focus on what my review here, Frozen, is. So just going through some images here, just have something for you guys to look at. And I love the animation and the art. Again, it shows Elsa as a strong, a character. They didn't have her, meet up with anybody or hook up with anybody, which I'm glad. She has a focus of, her family, parents' legacy, and all that. And I'm happy that they didn't, give her like a girlfriend or something, which you may have heard about that rumor online about, doing that. But again, this is a kids movie. It's going to be young boys and girls seeing this stuff, and they don't really need to be exposed to that, mode of like sexuality this early, because they're kids. They don't. I'm not aware of that stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this review up here real fast. But yeah, there's the native person, I forgot what they call them, but they didn't hook up or anything like that. So also being single is kind of in line with her character, so I'm okay with that. So this is my review of Disney's Frozen 2. I would personally rate it maybe a 7 out of 10. 10 being, the most awesome movie ever, and 1 being the crappiest. So 7, not too high. I'd say there's some rewatch value in it, and it's definitely something, in my opinion, worthwhile to show the kids. That doesn't have too much SJW cringe in it. But I notice that I'm coming up on time here, trying to keep this review under 10 minutes. So let me think of what else. Definitely a lot more singing, numbers in it than the first movie, and that's okay by me. And my grandparents were evil, because they didn't trust people that didn't look like them, or were magic users or whatever. I mean, you could pull whatever messages you want out of that. Didn't really like that in the movie, but I'm willing to forgive it for that element. And we learned something new about the girls' mothers here, so I'm okay with that. And here they have new character, you know, a general, a captain of the guard, or whatever he was. Again, you know, don't have any problem with him or his skin color or the role he played in the movie, but you know, the cast suddenly became super, or the town of, you know, Arendelle, or whatever the heck it's called, became super diverse in a short period of time. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, or if you didn't like it, go ahead and, you know, clap back. I'm okay with that. And hit the notification bell. Thank you, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye.